that whole episode is maybe gone.
I mean, it's going to be saved.
I hope so.
One question I wanted to ask about a follow up to what he was just asking is, you talked to his dad. Wouldn't that be literally the equivalent of a player's caddy getting out of line?
Yeah, which is an extension of the player.
Yeah,
So
because I was just
so
like,
regardless,
I was like, caddy, you're out of here.
well, I mean, it would be the same for the caddy wouldn't necessarily be out of there, just like the player wouldn't be. So the caddy is an extension of the player. So if you give a courtesy violation to a caddy, you're giving a courtesy violation to the player, because it's the player that's punished. So anything that a caddy does that's wrong is within the realm of the player. Yeah, I see some people are getting back on. I don't know what happened. It literally just kicked me off. So
I am going to be the guest on 2 episodes now.
apparently this is still episode 1.
Part 2.
Sure. Anyway, yeah, I don't know if the same people are still on.
I mean, it's right now, like, mine is just showing over and over the same thing.
Yeah.
But if you're on, say hello. Thank you. Oh, yeah, there you go.
You hit a tree. Oh, apparently. Yeah, that's weird.
And we're live again. So anyway,
I think we lost a bunch of people, so.
no, they'll come back. They like me. And you too.
Speak for yourself.
I think I did.
All right, well, what else do we have?
2026.
That is the year.
Do you have a schedule for touring, or are you going to stay mainly down here? Or are you looking at
just A tiers? I just have a bunch of A tiers.
like AM Worlds and US AMs and things like that. US Women's.
I want to do AM Worlds. I want to do US Women's. Really, whether I try for Pro Worlds is going to depend on how this year goes. Which, if it goes how I think it's going to go, then I feel like I'll be ready for Pro Worlds. I might do Champions Cup. The only thing is I didn't get to play the Tallahassee Open for FPO. It would have been the weekend before last because it was the same weekend as GCCO, which is Gulf Coast Charity Open, which is a really awesome tournament that they run in like Tampa, St. Pete area in Florida, which is sort of like local big course for me, and it's just ran so well and really love it. So I wanted to play that in FA1, so I did that. But the Tallahassee Open was the same weekend. So I really love Tom Brown, so I was wanting to, which is the course we play there, and I was wanting to play it at least for the AM weekend, but the AM weekend is the same weekend as Champions Cup, and Champions Cup is a lot farther away than Tallahassee Open AM weekend. So even though I'd probably rather play Champions Cup, so I'm still at the in-between stage where I'm like, I know I belong and I'm ready to like do something like Champions Cup, and I love New London Tech, which is is it the only course that they're playing?
I think so,
for Champions Cup. So I love New London Tech. I haven't played it since they had to do the redesign.
That's a big thing right there.
That is a huge thing. Really good, a really good redesign. So I would, it's not.
I mean, if you're good, it is. If you're not, it's brutal. It's so much hillier now too.
Yeah.
And a big thing is there's a lot of walking between holes now where they had to kind of pace things together.
Yeah.
But the people in Bedford and Paul Macbeth, what they're doing with that property is really good. I'm proud. I'm really proud of what they've done to it.
Yeah.
Because I mean, the course that they had, phenomenal. Really, truly, to me. I mean, granted, I haven't played many worldwide, but definitely the best course I had played. And now I think it's kind of a mishmash between W.R. Jackson and New London Tech.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I mean, it's just such a fun. Here, I'll put this back up. So there's nothing between us. Anyway, so that's going to be, I have a lot of weekends that are like that where I have 2 or 3 different tournaments that I'm looking into. But I definitely, I mean, it's been a crazy, full, busy schedule already. Like my disc golf season is well underway. I've played so many tournaments, so many events. I mean, just a couple weeks ago, I had played like 13 and a half rounds in 11 days, and a lot of those were tournament rounds. So just really, really getting out there, playing so much, honing in. I feel so good about my game and just tournament play and everything, and I've already done a lot of it. There's an amazing app that came out recently. It is DGRL, which stands for Disc Golf Ratings Lab. Use my code ACE20 to register, but it just so many things in the works. So currently the Android app, yes, I do need a van conversion to travel in. If you know one that anyone's giving away for free, let me know. Just kidding.
There you go.
No, I would like to do that. I think for now I'm probably just going to do a lot of like sleeping in my car maybe or whatever. Yeah, DGRL.
Yep.
Disc Golf Ratings Lab.
Go to the App Store and
Go
download
to the app.
it.
I'll tell you just a couple different of the features that DGRL has. It is so cool. Like, I am freaking nerding out about this app. They are the fastest growing stats disc golf app in the world by like a lot. They're coming out with so many different new things. So the most recent thing that they let out, which anyone can go to this on their phone on a web browser. So if you want to go on like Safari or Google, like wherever, you can go to disc golf or dgratingslab.com and sign up. Or if you have iOS, like an Apple phone, then the app is currently out, but he's still working on like getting the Android one accepted in the Android app. So he's working on that. But the most recent thing feature that he came out with is an events feature, and this is so cool. Okay, so for anyone who is playing tournaments, it's just so cool. Okay, so what you do, you create your account, and it's free. Like, you can pay for Pro and get a lot more features, but you don't have to. Just the base feature gives you a lot. And you put in your location, and then it shows you all of the events that are in the surrounding areas around you that are happening. And not only that, not only does it give you all of the events that are happening, it also gives you a link to register if there is one out. And then it also gives you an option that allows you to, man, I could just talk about this forever. Let me just open the app really quick. It gives you the option to, I'll tell you in just one second, events, to follow it. And that's through like the app. You follow it, and then you have a bunch of different criteria that you can select to follow this, so you're notified when anything happens. So you can it says like notify me when a new player registers. So you can put in specific like either real time or just give me a daily digest of all of the new people that have signed up for this tournament today. Or you can ask it, let me know when a specific player registers for this tournament. And you can add as many players as you want to, so you can like keep track. If you have a person that's your nemesis and you want to like compete against them all the time, you just put them in the app and it'll pop up if they register for that tournament. Then, or you can do registration deadline is approaching, and you put in as many days as you want. So say like, I want to be notified 5 days before the registration for this event closes, and you can get that notification. Like, how cool is that? I mean, why hasn't this stuff been around for a long time? Like, this is so awesome. It's surprising, like, things like this aren't on disc golf scene. Mm-hmm. Then finally, you can be notified when spots are running low in your specific division. So you select a division and then you say, let me know when fewer than 3 spots are available, and then you'll get notified when 3 spots are available. So that's just one aspect of the Disc Golf Ratings Lab DGRL app or web. It's an app, but it's also on like website. One of the many features that are available. Another one that I've kind of talked about a little bit, and then I'll get off this and I'll let you guys kind of mess around with it and look into this app. Remember ACE 20 if you do it. But if you go to player, and let me see where it is. Okay. It's this third one over on the player screen, which I think this is going to be updated soon. Yes, I'm so excited about daylight savings time. I freaking love it. It's my favorite day every year. I love it. Like, I would lose an hour of sleep every month if we could just have it stay at daylight savings time all year round. Yep. I would love that. But anyway, you can see my projected rating on here it's currently 867. Or no, sorry, it's 859. And my projected rating update, it shows it on the DGRL website based on my recent rounds that I've had. So it shows the rounds below here. It shows my ratings. I have a 936, 919. It shows all of, actually, I think it's the next tab that it shows all the ratings. But it takes into consideration all of the ratings that haven't been included in your most recent update, and then it gives you a projected rating for the next rating update, which is the second Tuesday of every month. So pretty awesome. There are so many other features in this app and cool things for like sharing on social media, all of that. So definitely like check it out.
I mean, my personal favorite thing about it is you can put in a location and find the tournaments.
Yeah.
As opposed to Disc Golf Scene, you put in a state and it's just everywhere. It's like, now this, I can localize it and be so much better. I'm just like, that's beautiful.
Yeah, and I think it's even coming to where it's going to be within like you can choose within this distance, and you can then have it kind of organized by either the closest it is to you or by date or, you know, whatever you kind of want to do. And that's some more of those like specifics are in the works, but will be should be on the app pretty soon. I don't even know how we got there, but I love Disc Golf Ratings Lab, and everyone should go check it out because it's really cool.
I mean, since I learned about it, I've been like looking at it and all kinds of stuff. It's really cool. I love being able to see all of my rounds that my sanctioned rounds, to be able to see my ratings on them. Like, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it just looks so much nicer than like PDGA. It's just, it's formatted really well, and it's only getting better, and he's coming up with new updates and edits like every single day. So it's pretty cool. All right, what else do you think? I mean, we're probably about time to wrap it up here. It's been a little over an hour, probably hour and...
Well, I'm going to tell you what the rest of my year is going to be.
All right, let's go. Let's hear it.
My year, obviously there are tournaments at Pro Tour events I'll be going to. So if you see me, hello. Which is really, really weird. Come down here to an event in Florida, and someone comes up, this couple comes up to me. It's like, hey, I watch your YouTube channel. I'm like, oh, that's so awesome. Yeah. So if you see me,
he has over 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah, we're approaching 1,500. We're right there at it. But it's so cool. If anybody sees me, come over and say hello. But I'm going to be going to Pennsylvania to stay at one of my friend's house, play some rounds up there. So if you see me in Pennsylvania, hello. Lots more events and lots more disc golf. So definitely, you know, follow me. Definitely like her videos and subscribe to her channel because she's doing awesome things and she's going to keep doing more awesome things. And the biggest thing is I just love seeing a different Rebecca this year than I saw last year. I really saw a tired Rebecca, and the number of times she's told me, I feel so good. It's awesome. I love that. You are awesome.
Yeah, it's just like it's very much a physical thing the last couple of years, and I don't even know exactly what happened this year to help give me so much more energy, but I am not complaining. I'm not going to question it. I am embracing it, and I've just been extremely grateful and thankful like every single day.
I mean,
Yeah.
as
It's exciting. It really
someone who's
is.
been through a lot of physical things, I know how easily that goes straight to your head. You're just you reach that point where I'm never going to feel good again. I'm always going to feel like garbage. And when you start going up that hill, you're like, I mean, is this going to last? And you know what? I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, I mean, I put in the hard work in terms of what happened the last few months. I don't know what happened. Like, I definitely feel like I'm at a point to where I do deserve this. Like, I've worked really, really hard. I still don't know exactly what happened to make, me have a lot more energy and to be able to manage a lot more. And even to be doing, like, I'm still having some physical issues and stuff, like going to a rheumatologist now and trying to figure some things out. But, like, the grand scheme of things overall is just so much better. And, I couldn't be more excited and happy about this year and the prospect of it and all the tournaments I'm going to play. And I'm definitely planning on being in a lot of events. I didn't mean to mention, I do want to play. I would really like to play the KC Wide Open because absolutely love Bad Rock. Loved that last year. The community, the people, the staff, the people who run and help make that event happen is just so phenomenal. And then similar to that would be the Des Moines Challenge. They also have just an amazing community and group that comes together to put that tournament, those two tournaments on. So I would really like to go to those. And then, like I said, possibly Pro Worlds if I'm doing better, possibly Champions Cup. I would love to be able to play like a Disc Golf Pro Tour event or a major event at like Maple Hill and more the kind of New England states. So that would be amazing, but still working that out. There's a chance I could maybe get to Colorado or a couple other states this year to play some tournaments. So I'm considering some things, trying to figure out if I can get really cheap flights or if I can like pair it with some other things. But we'll see. But regardless, it's going to be very exciting. I have a lot of tournaments planned. Just not signing up for as many of them as quickly just because, it gets to be very expensive to sign up for these tournaments.
Yeah, definitely.
But a lot coming down the pipe. Anyway, is there anything else you want to tell my lovely AceBabieee guests before I say the final goodbye?
Wait, are you asking them to say something to your guest?
No, you to say something to my
thank you for having me
followers.
on, everybody. It's always awesome to hang out with Rebecca and to be on your initial podcast. I'm not gonna lie. I feel special.
I just hope that YouTube didn't delete that initial video because I don't know what happened to it. It just
Why are you blaming me for that?
Defensive much?
Just a little. Just a little.
Somebody's waiting to get around in next week with you.
Who was that?
Yeah, thank
Darby.
you all so much for coming to my very first AceBabie's adventure.
Hit that like button.
Yeah,
subscribe
hit that like
if you
button.
haven't.
Exactly, all of those things.
If you're watching it in post, comment down below. It helps in the algorithm.
Welcome to the algorithm.
I mean, he was a former vice president, Al Gore. He had no rhythm. Algorithm.
Nice. On that note, AceBabieee, goodbye.
And you guys have an incredible day.
Bye. Yes, we are ending.